Hello, my little friend. Please come in. I'm almost ready. I hope you're as excited as I am. I've been making all kinds of preparations today for getting to visit your town at a proper size. I wasn't sure what you had planned, so I did my best to make sure we had food and drinks and some extra little supplies here and there. I'm not quite sure how being smaller will affect me, so I thought it best to come prepared. Yes, well, to be honest, you don't really have me to thank. I spoke with a lovely mage in town who was kind enough to provide me with a shrinking potion. I wasn't entirely sure how strong the potions should be, so I did my best to estimate. And I figure that if I'm still a bit too big, it'll be less cumbersome to try to get another potion to fix my size. That said, I do think I'm all prepared. I have everything in little bags, so that shouldn't be an issue. Are you ready? Alright. Let's see here. Let's take the cork off and it's not a bad taste, actually. I was a bit worried it would be bitter, but that was actually quite nice. Look at that, I'm already becoming smaller. I'd expected this would take longer, but I suppose not. I imagine I'll be at your height in a matter of seconds. No, let me stand up, actually, now that I'm... Oh. Hmm. Yes, it would appear that I am quite a bit lower to the ground. Far lower than expected. When I'd been asked what percentage of my size I wanted to be, I didn't think it would be possible to overestimate just how much I wanted to be smaller. I'm beginning to think I should have just gone with half my height and figured it out from there. If you would, be so kind as to pick me up, I think that might help us talk a bit more easily. If you would be comfortable with that, of course. Thank you. Hello. Yes, I am, quite a bit smaller than I had hoped. This is quite the predicament, isn't it? I confess I hadn't thought this could possibly go wrong, so I am quite at a loss for what to do. I am deeply sorry, my friend. I know you had many things planned for today, and I was genuinely excited to be your size for a time and experience life as you experience it. Well, I suppose I am seeing you how you would usually see me. Goodness, I'm small enough to fit in the palm of your hands. It is certainly an interesting change of pace, I suppose, and luckily the potion only lasts for 12 or so hours, so I will, see about getting in touch with that mage again, and let him know what happened, and see about getting another potion, one that will properly set me to the right height. Are you sure you wouldn't mind speaking with him for me? Well, thank you, my little friend. Or, well, big friend. I appreciate you speaking with him. And perhaps you'll be a better judge of size as well. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, could you possibly give me a hug? If you don't mind, I think it would be quite nice. I'm very much not used to seeing everything loom over me like this, and it's all very new to me, and thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, I suppose I am shivering a bit. I hadn't noticed, actually. I think it's probably just from how cold it is down here so low to the ground, but it might also be from the general anxiety as well. I appreciate the kind words. I know you'll keep me as safe as you can. And in any case, I do genuinely appreciate that you're here to keep me company. It's a bit funny, actually. I've been worried on behalf of my friends plenty of times, but myself, I'm not sure I ever have been. It's... Usually when there's an issue, I can at least resolve it with my size. Most smaller folk don't want to run afoul of a upset giant, but I suppose being the smaller one for a change, it does put things into perspective. I feel a bit guilty using my size to settle disputes now. I'm grateful that you're here, though. It is incredibly comforting having someone I care so much about be here with me, and your embrace is also very comforting. We haven't had a good hug in quite some time. Well, I appreciate that, my friend. And I know that I have nothing to worry about when you're around. It's very reassuring. Oh, well, I would enjoy hanging out with you, but I do understand if you have something else to do. If we're adjusting our plans, the last thing I'd want is for you to spend an extra day with me and fall behind on any work or personal projects. Well, yes, I suppose you are the one who offered. Well, then... all right. I would like that very much. Thank you. Would you like to go into town with me at this size, though? Or should we just stay here? I'm alright either way, genuinely. Alright, that sounds good. Getting a bit more comfortable here before venturing out into the world seems like a good idea. Oh. Well, thank you, I think. I like spending time with you too, and there's no one else I'd rather be this size around than you. Though I would hardly consider myself to be cute. You really think so? Well, thank you, my friend. I suspect you're only saying that because of my current size, but nonetheless, I'll take the compliment. If you don't mind, could I make one more request? Well, I know it may be a bit of a walk, but could you possibly take me over to the sitting area I had made for you? I'm feeling quite a bit calmer now, thanks to you, but I'm also quite worn out from all that worrying. And it's nice getting held by you, and thank you, my friend. You're too kind to me. All right, you're appropriately kind to me. Still, I fully intend to make it up to you as soon as I'm able. Do you mind if I just close my eyes while you make your way over there?